I hope you guys like purple, because this is purple. This is the Creepymon Loop Toolbox deck profile. Loop is not dead in BT8, contrary to popular belief. It can still pop off. And again, you guys know I don't give you guys the deck profiles unless they have a very good win rate on the meta decks, and this is doing well. Actually, it's doing super well. It's not undefeated by any stretch of the imagination, and it still loses some matches here and there. But like, there's a lot of one-ofs, a lot of tech cards, and your ability to recycle is also good. Also, your ability to just mill the opponent out with Creepymon is stupid. So that's our deck profile for today. This is definitely going on YouTube, so like the video, comment, subscribe to the notification bell to Smash Potatoes. That way you know when all these Digimon videos go live. And yeah, we'll get started here. So the eggs are just standard purple eggs, 4 Demimera and 1 Pagu. Pagu trashes top 2 cards when it dies, and we all know what this one does. It's draw 1, discard 1 on deletion. Helps you mill cards. You want to mill cards in this deck. Yeah, and this lets you draw a little bit too, which is really good. So that's good. Cards in the graveyard is what you want. So we have those. Rookies. We're playing 3 Goblimon. Just discard 2, draw 2, discard 1, sorry, on deletion. It works with a really good card we're playing when we get to it. So 4 of these. We're playing 2 Gazimon because memory denial is super important. A lot of decks play memory boosts now and other ways to gain memory. So having Gazimon out can sometimes block that memory, which is super important. The rest of the rookies we play are actually just one-ofs. We play a whole slew of one-ofs. We play Elecmon, because on deletion it pops level 3 or lower. So it's good at popping things like Madoki and opposing memory blockers. Having access to the 1 Elecmon I think is really good. 1 Psychmon. Can't reduce play costs. It comes up against certain matchups this format. And it comes up in EX2 with Reaper format. So that's kind of cool. We're playing 1 Goblimon from the purple starter deck. The one that says, when attacking, draw 1, trash 1. It's basically a Demimera on attack declaration. So it kind of does similar things. We play 1 of it because sometimes it comes up. And that's all. We play 1 Tsukaimon on deletion, gain a memory. That's really what it's there for. It gains you memory. It's a good card. And the last rookie we play, rookie number 11, we play a Candlemon. We play just a 2-cost rookie. This is actually super important because sometimes you need this memory, either to choke the opponent or to like rush the opponent. And you'll see what I mean when we get there, obviously. But we're playing 11 rookies. The rookies in this deck, everything is kind of recyclable, which is nice. And these rookies have very niche uses. It's a toolbox. You can't see any of that because of glare. It's very important. They all have their own uses. They're all good against certain matchups. These are obviously just way better, which is why we're playing more copies of them. But these little one-ofs do come up in specific applications. Worst case scenario, you evolve them on a rookie because on a baby because you know the rookies in your opening hand or something, and that's kind of unfortunate if it's not like the right rookie at the right time. But besides that, if you tailor these cards to the right times, they actually do come up. So I do recommend giving it a shot. So yeah, changes you could make. You could play more Gazimons. Maybe toy around with the ratios of these cards a little bit if you're interested. But yeah, 11 rookies, I think it's more than enough. Especially when we start getting the champions here. We play 4 scatter mode. If you don't open a rookie, you might open a scatter mode and you can just hard play that, which is honestly a fine turn 1 play. It's on deletion, draw 3, discard 2. Obviously combos really well with the Gabumon. Combos actually kind of well with freaking Tsukaimon because you gain a memory when it dies. Good card. Broken card. We're playing 1 Eismon because it's that 1. If this card was at any more than 1, it would be super insane. But it's at 1. It's okay. It is recyclable if we need to recycle it, so that's perfectly fine. 1 Eismon. Great. Now, we are playing a promote package. We're playing 3 promote. We're playing 1 Genkaku, and we're playing 1 Kinkaku. This is for the promote combo. If you play Genkaku promote, if you have these in trash, you're getting a memory and drawing a card. Very, very, very good strategy. This one just tries to card to pop level 3s on attack declaration, which is just very, very, very nice. And then when you trash card in your hand, you gain memory. So, like, it's good combo, odds are your promotes are dying to checks, hopefully, and then you can just recycle them. That's all. Now, again, this deck will end up going Rush Turbo by the end of it. It's one of the reasons why we're playing, actually, this Candlemon. This Candlemon found its way into the deck when I needed to be able to, like, summon Candle, evolve the promote for game. And I didn't have the memory to do it otherwise. Actually, really cool application. It's come up multiple times. Besides the fact that Candlemon can just choke. Anyway, being able to promote, like you discard Eismon, you evolve promote, it can swing. It's really good. Deck will rush for game sometimes. And having this, it is just good. It's just honestly really good. That's it for champions. We're playing 10 champions. No other champions really to play. I've tried both Ogremons, the EX1 Ogremon and the BT7 Ogremon, I believe, but they're a little bit too niche for my liking. I'm not a big fan of them. So we're just down to 10 champions. Just gas. Literally just gas. Ultimates. We're playing 4 Cerberus regular and 3 Werewolf mode. Cerberus, when it dies, draw 2, discard 1. Werewolf mode comes in, you gain the memory back, you swing with Rush. It's really good. Ideally, you set up a turn where you can like attack with Cerberus, and then you bring this, attack again. Just really, really, really good stuff. Actually good stuff. You win sometimes when you get this combo off. Now, we are playing one Chimeramon. It comes up sometimes. It does. It lets you take advantage of inheritables in your trash, like Sukai, or I guess this, or Gabumon. It's really good. It also lets you reuse these inheritables, Ginkaku and Kinkaku. And sometimes, you know, you do, like this is free, don't forget, usually. If you have another champion on board and you can just make Chimera and go right up to level 6, it comes up. And it minus 2Ks when it evolves, basically, to the board. So it's kind of really good. I wasn't playing this originally. This ended up coming up a lot in Clutch, so I'm playing it because of that. It lets you cheat sometimes, and that's good. Good. That is actually it for the Ultimates, though. We play 8 of them. Now, for the Megas, 3 Creepymon. This card is unfair. This card can steal games. When Digivolving, you trash top 2 cards for each opponent's Digimon, and if you trash 4 more cards this way, you can make it level 5. Any level 5. Any level 5, you can bring back, not Chimera, but you can bring back a Werewolf and Rush. Or you can bring back a Cerberus. You bring back a Cerberus with Creepymon, and you play a Werewolf, and you like basically gain 9 memory. It's kind of stupid. Makes me want to play 4 of this, but it just, there's no room for it, in my opinion. I'll tell you what you could cut for this, but besides that, and then Creepymon, when you attack for every 10 cards in trash, you mill your opponent's deck by 3 cards each. You can win the game with Creepymon just by deck out. It's crazy. Now, we're playing 3 Lilithmon. We're playing 3 Lilithmon. It's not a typical loop deck. We're not Omnimon's Wart looping anymore. We're not doing that. We're using Lilithmon as a resource to recur our options. And it's really good at doing that. Again, originally I was playing like 1, then I bumped it up to 2, but I wanted to see even more than that, so now we're playing 3 copies of it. And we play a lot of options to recur with Lilithmon. We'll get to them when we get to them, but Lilithmon is a really good card. It's really there for resource management more than looping per se. We're playing 1 Nidhogg. When it's trashed from hand, you gain a memory, and when you Digivolve, you trash a card to pop level 4 lower. Usually it's a discard effect that comes up, but deleting a level 4 lower sometimes could be good. And we're playing 1 Avenged Kidmon. Now this card is seeing a lot of hype recently. It's a very good card. So it costs 12. When playing this from hand, you return options from both players' graveyards to the deck. You reduce the cost by 1. You can very often get this out for free. So that's cool. And then on play, you return all cards with Musketeers and their traits, and all options for both players' trash the bottom owner's deck. And then if 7 more cards are returned, delete something 6,000 or 8,000 or less. Avenged Kidmon is very, very good. So basically, those options aren't trash. You play the Kidmon for cheap, and then you return them to pop something. It's just a good value card, and it lets you recur all the options we're playing, which could matter. You're playing a very aggressive mill, like a deck. You will be decking out if you're not careful. Avenged Kidmon helps you with that. So we are playing just the 1 of it. That's it for our Digimon in the deck. Creepymon is really MVP, and Lilithmon is also really good at recovering resources. Do like it a lot. Options. We are on 4 Jack Raid. Card is very, very valuable. You need the memory gain. And sometimes with Hammer Sparks and Security, so why not play 4 of it? This comes up a lot more than you might think it is. A lot of people play like 3 Hammer Sparks and Imperial right now, but I think 4 Jack Raid is very important, especially when you're resolving this game 2 memory. Happens. The whole point of the deck is to like have a huge graveyard, so that when you Creepymon, you mill their whole deck basically, and the Jack Raids really help with this. Next, 2 Calling from the Darkness. I would be playing more if it was not for Lilithmon to recycle them, but Calling from the Darkness, delete one of your Digimon, return 2 purples to your hand. Lets you recycle anything you want. Creepies, promotes, werewolf modes, Eismon, rookies if you need them. Really good card. Gotta play at least 2. If you bump it up, I'm not super surprised. Other options we're playing include Deathclaw, another card to pop level 4 or lower. Can also trigger your Eismon if it has jamming. Scatter mode. Could happen. We're playing 1 purple memory boost, just for a little bit of consistency and memory gain. Again, we're playing it as a 1-of, because Lilithmon can bring it back if you want to. We're playing 1 Underworld Call. So if you trash it from hand, you draw a card. And then when you play it, you just play level 4 or lower. So if you have Underworld's Call and you bring back the promote package with the full thing, it costs 3 basically to do it. So you can do that under Memory Tamer. It's really, really strong. We play the 1 of it. Again, you can recur with Lilith if you need to. And the final option is 1 Dead or Alive. The main combo with this is you have Cerberus, you have to Dead or Alive, bring back a werewolf. Instead of paying 9, you're paying 8, so you actually gain a memory from the exchange. That's what Dead or Alive is for. And if you have like Cerberus on field and werewolf in trash and you get Dead or Alive in security, you win the game. It's really good. So those are our options. Again, a lot of 1-ofs because we can toolbox these options. We can just toolbox them. We can add them back if we need to. If you want to try playing more callings, I recommend trying it if you want to, because it is really strong. It's really strong. It only sucks if you mill them off of Analog Youth, and I guess Pagumon, but if you don't, it's just super solid. 10 options. Final cards in the deck, we play 3 Tamers, 2 Analog Youths, and the Matt Ashita. That's for the memory and the recursion, and Analog Youth. On play, reveal top 3 out of Digimon, mill a rest, and then when one of your 5 or higher stacks dies, sources, spend this, gain a memory, and hatch an egg. It comes up, especially with Cerberus and Werewolf mode. It just comes up. It's a lot. It's very good. That's it for the deck profile, to be honest. The deck is a really good control toolbox mid-range deck that can go and OTK your opponent out of nowhere, or it can mill your opponent's deck out of nowhere. The deck is really good at that. If you want a fun mid-range deck to play, I do recommend giving it a try. Creepymon is very strong with the amount of deck thinning in the format. It's kind of insane. And I think you guys could enjoy that deck if you could just wrap your head around it. I think it's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. That's it. Bye.